Hello, this is my part of the progress seminar. So for the progress so far for me, I've done a lot of planning and spreadsheeting and all sort of stuff, and that's all done. Majority of the sound effects and temp sound effects that we have I've put into the game already. And the temp sound effects is ready to pretty easily be replaced and put into the game. I've got a framework done for the more modular systems like music. I've also done stuff like I've put in a heartbeat system to try and alert you when you're low on health and all that type of stuff. And I've got plans for other modular systems that I can put into the game. And I've also done a lot of general just troubleshooting and technical stuff in the game. Some of the challenges I've had so far is, of course, figuring out how to do the code, and with the bug fixing those bugs when they're more unique to the game we have. So one of the bugs that I had was the footsteps. When the sample was triggered, the piece of code that detected the material that the footstep was on, it was too low to the ground. It was started in the ground, so therefore it didn't recognize the ground. So I had to do some changes in the code to make it so that it could figure out what the material was. And I need to figure out more ways to make the game world feel more alive, and I need to do some stuff like with this heartbeat that you hear. I need to make it more obvious at the start, and I'm going to make it die down a bit so it isn't so annoying when there's no fighting happening. For what I need to do next, I need to finish off the rest of the implementation of the sound effects, of course, and I need to do a whole bunch of polishing, cleaning up of the code, and mixing and all that type of stuff. In terms of our timeline, I feel like that we've started to drift slightly behind. This is mainly due to the fact that for me personally, I just had COVID, so we missed a bunch of production week for me just not being able to do any work, and me going away over the next couple of days. I would quite like to get a lot of the sound effects done over the next couple of days, as it would help massively, so we can get back on track, and we're in talks of sorting all that type of stuff out. But other than that, I actually am quite happy with the progress on what I have done in terms of the code, even though I would quite like to have a lot more done. Anyway, so that is the progress seminar so far.